Welcome to this new episode of the Alex Show TV. This episode is from September the 26th of the year 2025. Today is a Friday. And we continue this one. I know the picture, I probably exaggerated. I'm sorry. I got it from actually the artificial intelligence of Google, Gemini. I asked for a picture on your energy is being drained. And he gave me this, and I know at the beginning I thought it's a good idea, but it looks too creepy, maybe. Sorry about that. And but this is not a difficult show. This is not a creepy show. This is something that happens every day in life. Your energy is being drained, yes, but it's not something strange or something demonic or anything like that. It's just as we go through our life, there are other human beings, other beings. Let's just leave it at that that are in a different stage that you are, and it's just a natural process. Let's just leave it at that. It's a natural process that there is an energy transfer. To make an example, it's similar to going to a hospital. There is a natural thing going on there. It's not that the sick are trying to suck your energy or trying to drain your energy. It's natural. They need it. You are healthy. They are ill. Just make it all through common sense. Where will the natural flow of energy be? Healthy to ill. Well, similarly, as you go through your life, you're going to find traumatized. That's an exaggeration. Human beings, other beings, friends, family, acquaintances that have been going through trauma, and they are electing, because it's a choice, they're electing to victimize themselves. I think that's the basis of energy drainage. That's the basis of the concept of energetic vampire, is when you find someone that is trying to victimize themselves. They naturally are lowering themselves through choice. And so there's a difference there. There's a differential of energy, and the flow is natural that you are going to give them energy, okay? Because you are a beautiful being that is going to elect, yes, intuitively, without going through your brain, without noticing, you are going to give them energy. That's why maybe as you deal with this, and I say deal, but as you participate with these beings that are electing to maximize their trauma, to victimize themselves, you are going to find that after having conversation or some kind of deal or something with them, you're going to feel you're a little bit drained, and it's just natural. We have a support video to watch. Let's watch it together. And I'm going to give you my final thoughts. It's very short Friday episode. A very simple but nice concept. Your energy is being drained. And why nice? Because it's an empathy. Because it's through empathy. And that's the beautiful part. You are willingly giving your energy to someone that needs it more than you, because you have energy to give. So let's be happy about that. Let's watch the video together. And I'm going to give you my final thoughts.
Do you feel like it's hard to get up in the morning, even after sleeping? Do you notice that after being with certain people, your mood plummets, your chest tightens, and your mind goes blank, as if something you can't understand has been taken from you? Maybe you're not tired. Maybe you're being drained. Your vital energy, that sacred spark that keeps your soul connected to purpose, to joy, and to hope, doesn't just fade away for no reason. There are people who don't feed on bread. They feed on the souls of others. People who don't seek light, but rather warm bodies to survive in the midst of their emptiness. And the most painful thing is that many times these people are not far away. They're in your family, at your work, in your partner, in your unresolved memories. Chico Xavier used to say that the energy we give unconsciously turns into suffering that takes a long time to return. And that's exactly what happens when we spend too much time near wounded souls who don't want to heal, only to absorb. We're not talking here about rejection or judgment. We're talking about spiritual awareness. There are those who don't want to wake up. There are those who live by provoking guilt, dependence, fear, or doubt. The soul doesn't remember how to shine, and that's why all they know how to do is darken. Have you ever wondered why, after certain conversations, you get a headache? Or why, when someone calls you, your body reacts with a sigh or an unexplainable discomfort? Don't ignore it. Carl Jung stated that everything that is not made conscious manifests as fate. And if you don't become aware of who is draining your energy, sooner or later, your soul will start to disconnect from yourself, as if you were fading away without knowing why. Without the strength to pray, the focus to create, or the faith to go on. But here comes the most important part. You didn't come into this world to be a dumping ground for other people's wounds. You came to expand your light, not to be anyone's emotional battery. You came to fulfill a mission of the soul, not to extinguish it in order to support sleeping souls. Philosophy teaches us that human dignity begins when we stop allowing what diminishes us. And today, maybe today is the time to start protecting yourself. In the next few minutes, you will discover how to clearly identify these draining presences. You will understand what they do with your energy and why it is so hard for you to distance yourself from them. And you will receive an ancient practice to protect your soul.
Okay, yeah, as I said many times, I don't align or resonate 100% with that all support videos or the full support video. I usually find something in the support video that explains the topic at hand. And I think this support video explains it very well, that that's what's going on. When your energy is being drained, you're usually facing another soul, another being that is electing to revive trauma, is electing to victim themselves into trauma. And there's a natural transfer of energy. Okay. Is that a good thing? I don't know. I'm sure I drain energy from people, and I'm sure people have drained energy from me. I felt it both times. Okay. When have I drained energy? Sure. When I had a difficult situation a few years ago and 20-something years ago, when you have a loss, that usually happens. People give you a hug, and there's a natural transfer there. Is that a bad thing? Is that something you should be shoot for? No. Come on. No. That's when I think the video exaggerates a little bit. But I think if this becomes chronic, for example, if your spouse, your couple, your girlfriend, boyfriend, family member, good friend, you're feeling it, you might want to put a stop to it. Also because you are not really helping at the end if this is chronic. To help someone on-off or in a one-off situation, it's probably, I don't see it as something major or something that should be a concern. But if someone is clinging to you to operate and is using your energy to light, it's like someone plugging a cable into your house to power their house. It's very different if someone has an emergency, for example, and says, you know what, I have a problem, a fuse or something, I forgot to pay my bill, something like that, can give me energy for 2 days. Sure, go for it. Okay. But it's something very different that after a couple of months, the cable is still connected, and you say, when are you going to get your own energy? That's the thing. For me, that's the key of this topic. Okay. There's nothing wrong to really help out other souls. And also, I don't think there's anything wrong to also being helped out. For example, when you or yourself are struggling, like it has happened to me, and probably, who knows, maybe even to you. The thing is when this becomes a dependence, when people really every day with a negativity, every day with a victimization, every day with a revival of trauma, that's the moment you might want to put a stop to it and say, hey, how about we change the topic? How about we change? I remember the cassettes a long time ago. You're all like me, I'm 51. You remember cassette tapes that they had two sides. And a common saying when you want to change it up is change the side, okay? Because there's a different thing on the other side. There are different songs, or there's something different for sure. Don't play the same side all the time. And when you're really just facilitating trauma, facilitating victimization, are you really helping? I'm asking. Are you really helping, or is this person stuck, and you're facilitating for them to be stuck? So when you disconnect and you stop allowing your energy to be drained, maybe, just maybe, this person will look at the situation and say, wow, now I need to do something about it. And they change and they evolve and they grow and they change the side of the cassette and they go into something else, usually stop the victimization. So I think for me, that's the red flag. When someone is basically all over again, the same thing, and you feel it as the energy is flowing out of you, you might want to put a stop to that and say, no more, you need to do something about it. And in this world of YouTube, it has happened to me, not with one, but with two people, the same situation. Victimization, negativity, everything is bad, the world is awful, and that. And I participated, or I, in a way, stood there for days, weeks, and whatever, until I reached the point, you know what, I cannot help anymore. This is not up to me. I cannot force you to change. If you allow me to say what I'm feeling, is you victimize yourself. And maybe sometimes I think you do it for so long that you end up maybe even enjoying it. I know it sounds morbid, maybe, or it sounds wrong, but I think some people just love it for them to be in this cycle of talking to others and victimizing and minimizing and the negativity, and they just enjoy it. There's an enjoyment there. And the only thing you can do for them is forcing them to change by leaving them, by saying, hey, you know what? I wish you the best. I'm going to go this way. You're going to go that way. I wish you the best. Take care. We cannot be together anymore because I cannot allow this anymore, because I'm really not helping you at the end. If at least your energy was being used for this being to enjoy some growth, some change, then yes, that's probably a good thing. But if your energy is being used for this being to be stuck, for this being to be in the same position, for this being to be promoting an eternal cycle of negativity, of victimization, of trauma revival, then maybe you are not really helping them. So I hope you enjoyed this short show. Everything's okay. I should see you back next Friday. Great show coming next Friday. I really enjoy it. It's already done, by the way. Just the way these things work, these topics. It's already done, and I really liked it. It's not going to be a short one, but I put a lot of effort into it. So I hope you enjoy next Friday's show. Really looking forward to see a response on that. Take care. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover your true self. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version of this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and to serve others. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover your true self? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to the universe. Simply ask, who am I? Where do I come from? What is my purpose? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about this reality start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering your true self equals to real freedom. Your self-imposed limits will fall and you will be ready to understand this reality, but you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will set up a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, lust, envy, violence, justice, true violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only your egoic mind and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It's very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you'd like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@thealexshow.tv. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.thealexshow.tv. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very